Okay, good afternoon class. So today we're looking at sums from exercise 1 on page 251. You are number 5 now, correct? So in number 5 we are told that in triangle DEF, DG, so DG over GE is equal to 5 over 3. So what I do is I introduce a K factor. So DG is going to be 5K and GE is 3K. Okay. DE, the whole length here is 32. Okay. And the whole length of DF is 24 millimeters. The question says find the length of DG, DE, DH and HF. Okay. Let's start with the first one. DG. I don't know if you can do it in that order, but yes we can. Okay. So that 32 is actually equal to 8K. Not so. So 32 is equal to 8K, so I divide by 8 both sides. So K is simply 4 millimeters. You all understand that, no? So if that is 4, then what is DG? 20. So 5 times 4. What is G? 3 times 4, which is 12. And together it makes 32. Does it make sense? Have I answered the question? They want DG. So therefore DG is equal to 20 or 5 times 4, which is of course 20 millimeters. You don't have to show that. Then they want GE. GE of course. GE, I can go in the conclusion straight. That is going to be 3 times 4, which is 12 millimeters. Well, I could have just written 12. Okay. DH. So we know that DH over DF. Why am I going with DF? Because I have the whole length of DF. You guys understand? So DH over DF is equal to DG over DE. You guys understand? So it's going to be DH over DF is equal to DG over G. Why? The proportionality theorem, with GH being parallel to EF. Okay. So DG, sorry, DH is what I'm calculating, over 24 is equal to DG, which is 5K, over, it's 5K over 8K. Or I could have said 20 over 32 is the same thing. Okay. Of course the K's cancel. So DH is equal to 24 multiplied by 5 over 8. Give you an answer of 15 millimeters. 24 multiplied by 5 over 8. We give you 15 millimeters. Okay. And then HF, of course, is going to be 24 minus 15. No reason required because I'm not using any geometrical, any Euclidean geometry theorems there. So the answer is simply 9 millimeters. Alright, you guys understand? Any confusion there? No. So a nice one to start off with. But then again, you guys say all the sums are nice. Pupil number 6. We are told that in triangle PQR is T is parallel to QR. PQ is 35 millimeters, and PR is 25 millimeters. QS is 14 millimeters. Determine the length of PT. They want to know this length here. So if we start off with that, we know that PT over PR. Why PR? So I have that length. So PT over PR is equal to? Or PS over PQ. But I don't have PS, but I can calculate that, not so. So PS is equal to 35 minus 14, which is 21. Do I need a reasoning? No. That is not 21. So now I say PT over the PR is equal to PS over PS over PS over PQ. Why? The proportionality theorem with ST being parallel to Q. Okay. So PT over PR. What is PR? 25 is equal to PS, which is 21 over 35. Did I write in the previous sum the reason? Yeah. The cross multiply. So PT, or 35 PT is 21 times 25 divided by 35 both sides. So it will be 21 over 35. Or we could just throw that up. Times 25 over 1. That would simply give us 21 over 35 multiplied by 25. Which is an answer? 15 millimeters. So have I answered the question? Yes. Okay. Any confusion there? Alright. Let's carry on. Number 7. We are told that in triangle ABC, AC is parallel to DE. So AC is parallel to DE. If that's the case, we know that AD over DB is equal to CE over EB. Okay? And then we are told that GC is parallel to EF, which now means to say that CE over EB is equal to GF over FB, which means to say, thank you, which means to say all these ratios are also equal. Not so. So the question says, you must prove that AD over BD is equal to GF over FB. But I just did that now, not so. So when we start, we say in triangle, we start off with AD and DB, so it's in triangle ABC. Do I have to write the spot? No. So we go with what they want. So AD over DB is equal to CE over EB. Why? The proportionality theorem with CA being parallel to ED. Now we know that CE over EB is equal to GF GF over FP. Why? Because of the proportionality theorem, with CG being parallel to EF. But what do we notice now? We know that AD over DB is equal to CE over CB. But CE over CB is equal to GF over FB. You see, that is the same. Remember, if x is equal to y and y is equal to x, y is equal to z. If x is equal to y and y is equal to z, what can be concluded? Therefore, x is equal to z. Not so, if x is equal to 2 and 2 is equal to z, both has to be 2 anyway. No? So with that in mind, we can say, therefore, therefore AD over BD is equal to GF over FB. And we know this can be also written as AD is to BD, AD is to BD as GF is to FB. Okay? You guys understand? Probably 3 or 4 marks or something like that. Then I asked you to do number 10 as well. The reason why I didn't ask you to do number 9 is because in your exam it looks more familiar, or the diagrams looks more like the sums I've selected. Okay, you guys understand? Let's look at number 10. We are told the intra-angle ACE. So ACE. We can say we are told that BF is parallel to CE. So that lines are parallel. So if those lines are parallel, what do we know? AD over BC is equal to AF over FE, and all its variation. Okay. And then we are told that BC is equal to 3 over 8 AC. What do? I divide both sides by AC. Is to get the ratio on its own, with the fractional to get its ratio out. So it's BC is going to be 3k over 8k. So BC is going to be 3k, and AC, which is this whole length here, is 8k. So what is AB in terms of k? 5k. Okay. Then we are told that. So let's take this off here. Okay. Then we are told that, and AE is to ED as 4 is to 3. So AE over ED is the same as 4 over 3. So AE over ED. So this length here over ED. Now remember we used K. So what are we going to use now? A. So it's going to be 4A is to 3A. Okay. The questions is, the diagram is very busy, no? Determine DG. So DG, I'm going to put the dot there. DG is to GB. You all agree it's the same as working out DG over GB. No? You all agree with that? Okay. So DG over GB is also equal to DG over GB is also equal to DE over DG over GB is equal to DE over EF. Why? So those lines must parallel. No? Right. But what am I shorting here? I'm shorting FE. Can you see that? I'm shortening FE. Because I got ED in terms of A. So if I get FE in terms of A, I've done the job. Not so. So now I must look at a ratio dealing with FE. But we know that FE over FEF over EA. Why am I going with the bigger one? With the whole length? Because I got 4 here. Although EF over FA is equal to CB over BA, there's nothing I can do with that because I got 2 unknowns here. So I'm going to go in triangle ACE. Do I have to say this? No. So I say FE over EA is equal to CB over CA. Why? The proportionality theorem with BF being parallel to CE. So now we can work out FE. So FE over 4A is equal to 3K over 8K. The K's cancel, not so. They get 4A up. So FE is equal to 3 over 8 times 4A over 1. So that 2 goes into 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 8 twice. So it's going to be 3 over 2. A. That's going to be 3 over 2A. Do I have enough information now? Yes. So let's go. Now we say in triangle. So now is this triangle I'm going to work with now, not so. So it's in triangle DFD. Sorry, BFD. Okay. What do I say? I can say that DG over GB is equal to, so DG over GB is equal to DE over EF. Why? The proportionality theorem with BF being parallel to GE. Okay, so DE is what? 3A over FE 3 over 2A. So of course that cancels, so it's going to be 3 multiplied by its reciprocal, which is 2 over 3. Let's give you an answer. 2. Okay, so that is the ratio of DG over GB. But is that what they want? They want it in a ratio form, no? Not in fractions. So therefore DG is to GB as, that's naturally over 1 now, not so, as 2 is to. Is that correct? And those are the 4 sums I asked you to do for homework. For tomorrow's lesson I would like you guys to do 11, 12, 15, 16 and 17. We will have a full pack lesson tomorrow. It will be a bit longer than today's one. Yes? I thought you got something mathematical. Make quick. Alright, so we'll stop the video at this point.